lighting in here is terrible. Let's see if I can change this up a little bit. Technical difficulties. The lighting was terrible where I first had it set up. See if this gets a little better. That's what you get, I guess. The lighting is terrible. So what's happening, everybody? A little surprise live from, where are we at? Matamoros, PA. Matamoros. Never been to this town before, but I'm here now. So yeah, we dodging raindrops today. We woke up, we looked at the weather. It's supposed to like severe thunderstorms from, I don't know, 2 to 5. And when we didn't wake up till 9 o'clock in the morning, it's like, man, just take a 0 day and avoid some more rain. But after today, everybody, looks like we got a 7-day window of like beautiful, beautiful weather. So yeah, I cannot wait. All right, let me go back here and get up some comments here. I'm not going to be on this very long, I don't think. I hope not. We'll see how it goes. But I figured I'd come on here and give you guys a chance to ask some questions since I haven't done a live in a little while. And these surprise lives are better so I don't get overwhelmed with people in here and it's hard to catch up on the comments when you get behind. So speaking of that, let me get into some comments here. Matthew Belmore, what's happening? Rick Carney, Joe Fisher, Michael Smith, what's happening? Kokomo, Indiana. I've been there before. Mike Till, what's happening? Scott Westmore, it's all good. We will deal with the lightning. Flora Fauna Views. Hey everyone. Keith Carper. Duke Shelton. McConnor 02. Hi from Dallas, Georgia. What's happening? Ray Wieland. Great way to end the day. Hawk update. Thanks. No problem. Michael Downs. Hey, Mike from Maine here. Hawk, what happened to your American flag bandana? I'll get into that here in just a minute, I guess. One says, just watch Quicksand's video. Think he let the cat out of the bag. CDT plans, maybe. Yeah, he can't keep a secret around Quicksand. That's for sure. That's funny. Hatteras Island, North Carolina. Renee DeMano. Blazing Bakers, what's happening? I see you're healing up quite nicely. Hopefully get to run into you out here on trail. That'd be sweet. We just got done eating at Perkins restaurant. Pretty good. Too Tall Hikes, what's happening? Nico Oldman. Sounds like someone's knocking. The business senate is mine right now. Okay, Flora Fauna Views. Have you all ran into the Sullivan family yet? No. The Suttons? No, we haven't ran into the Suttons. Hold on a minute. I guess my screen's kind of clean enough. Allegan, Michigan, saying hello. Love your videos. Barbara Swanson. I've been to Allegan too. Sue Hill from Bay Village, Ohio. I have not been there, I don't think. Blazing Bakers. Thomas Connor says the ticks like you, Hawk. Yeah, they must like me, but they don't stay on me long. I don't like them, so we don't have the mutual relationship there. Twiz 50 T-Wiz 56. What's up, Hawk? Me and Half Baked will be doing trail match tomorrow, so you still left off from Route 284. Yes, we did, and it looks like we're gonna go to the parking lot right after way on the shelter. It looks like that's where we're gonna end up tomorrow. We might go a little farther than that, but you never know. Lexington, Kentucky, Jim Conley. I've been there before. Michelle Duplass. Hi, Hawk. Michelle from Connecticut. That's funny. Pickens, South Carolina. I don't think I've been there. Betsy Webb. Good to see or hear from you too. Megan Mulligan. Blazing Bakers, hope to see you all and hike with you. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Although, I don't think we're going to be doing your pace. Kind of enjoying the slow roll life. It's kind of nice. It's the Hawk Business Center. Right now it is. Nico Ullman says they're going to do the CDT. Lots of road walking. Yeah, the plan is PCT, CDT. Yeah, but I'm just doing one at a time right now. I'm not like trying to line anything up directly. Pavel, what's that say? Pavel Peary. I'm just past Greenwood Lake, New York on my flip-flop heading Novo, waiting on you to catch up to me so I can finally meet you, Hawk. We're going pretty slow, so I don't know if we're going to catch anybody. People keep passing us. Pretty awesome. Hey, from Florida, Regina Hall, Charlie Regina Hall. Forrest Bosler, some hot weather's coming. Yes, I know it is. Hello from the Sextons. What's up, Sextons? Beaufort, South Carolina. I don't think I've been there either. Rob Brands, what's happening? Tell Michelle I said hi. Give Gunner some loving for me. Bo says, hey Hawk, loving your videos. Bo from Canton, Ohio. Canton, Ohio. I think I've been through Canton, Ohio as well. Skip James. Give Donna some loving for me. Miss you, Donna. Miss you guys. Dennis B. Hey Hawk. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Being lazy lately, but it's like last week or so, it seems like I've been on vacation from hiking. I've just been chilling, taking my time, taking zeros whenever I want. It's like, this is kind of nice. Although, we're going to start picking up the pace a little bit. We've been moseying a little bit too much. But it's fun. Hey, from Western Maryland. Good to see you guys making up miles you missed in Maryland. Maybe cross paths on the long trail next month. David Nelson. Yeah, that'd be cool. Nico Ullman says, oh, do the PCT, please. Mary Jo from Ohio. David Smith from Georgia. Have you ever been to Southwest Ontario? You and Quicksand have some fans here. I don't think I have. I've been to like the party places in Canada, like Windsor, right across the border where when you're younger in Michigan, you like go across the border and drink because it's a younger age limit. I've done that before, but I didn't really see anything. Smoke says Palmetto and Foothills Trails are near Pickens. Yeah, I've done the Foothills Trail. Nika Oldman says, hey, when am I getting my sticker? The sticker should be in the mail, my friend. For sure. It's en route. Put it that way. I don't know how long it takes to get mail to the UK, but it's en route. Don't worry, Nico. I got you. Randy Hammondtree, hey Hawk, hello from Cookeville, Tennessee. I think I've been to Cookeville, Tennessee too. I think my sister had a timeshare there. Charlie Virginia Hall, any interest in the Florida Trail? Not really. Not really, not yet. Forrest Bowser, would you hike the Boundary Waters in Minnesota? Wouldn't be opposed to that a bit. I'd do that. Butch Ferguson, hi from Texas. Greatly enjoy the videos. Thank you. I've been to Texas too. It's a long state to drive across. Holy cow. Cheapo Bunny, hey from Northwest Florida, where Dixie from Homemade Wanderlust just finished the Florida Trail. Yes, she did. Matthew Belmore says Windsor is where we're at. That's funny. Windsor is a party town. That's for sure. I'm not into that anymore. The bar scene and all that. I'm all over that. But I did have my days. That's for sure. I'm Robin. Hey, Hawk, you look different without your shades. Love watching your hike. Yeah, and in this lighting, too. Yeah, I just leave my shades on. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can... That's funny. Wild West, good evening. Steve McLaughlin, hey Hawk, Great Barrington is waiting on you guys. And I'm waiting to get there too. I can't wait to get to Mass. Melissa Todd says, where is Quicksand? Quicksand's probably up in the room, in the hotel room, just chilling, which I don't blame him one bit. Steve Kelly from Sturgis, what's happening, my friend? Hope you're doing good. Hope everyone in Sturgis, Michigan's doing good. Ray Whelan says, stay out of Florida, too hot and crowded. Yeah, crowded. Nico Oldman says, also love the moving photos. Yeah, I figured it was time for a little bit of a change. I'm never going to put music in my videos. I'm just not that creative with my brain. Quicksand's got that down, so... I mean, if you want music in your videos, I recommend going to watch Quicksand. His videos are some of the best on the AT. I'm not doing music. I like the sound of the nature and, yeah. Two different styles, for sure. And plus, I'm not creative enough in my brain to do music, so, I'm not doing all that. Joe Fisher heading up for a section July 2nd. That'd be cool to run into you. Christopher Kolonowski, what's happening, Hog? Just wanted to say hi. It's Chris. I had dinner with you in Quicksand, the pub in Duncannon. Oh, yeah. I remember you. Congratulations on baby on the way. That's pretty awesome. And thank you for everything you did for us, Chris. We appreciate you for sure. Forrest Bowser says, could see you enjoying canoeing and hiking. That would be fun. Like a long canoe trip where you can carry steaks and good food. Yeah, I'm game for that. Beard looks funny. That's funny. Any cave adventures scheduled? So caving adventures scheduled. I'm definitely going back in that cave with Mary Ellen and Linda, that's for sure. I'm just going to wait till another time. I'm out of their range right now, so I'm too far north to go back really to do that. But I will be back in that cave. I guarantee it, because that is amazing in there. I love that cave. Christy Wilson, hello from Staunton, Virginia. When are you estimating you'll be done with the trail? Thanks for the videos. So when I'm estimating I'll be done with the trail, I'm guessing, if I had to guess, I don't know, end of July, middle of August, somewhere in there. I'm trying to avoid the bugs in the 100-mile wilderness and in Maine, actually, so I'm giving them time to cool down. But yeah, that's my plan, I guess. Somewhere in that ballpark. Like I say, I think we're gonna start picking up our miles again here real soon. So we just want to get back into, like, Mass, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. So I think we're just gonna pick up our pace till we get there, and then figure it out. Quicksand doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be done any certain time, to be honest. So, and he kind of wants a 4-season hike, which, how can you blame him for that? So I don't know if I can slow down quite that much. I mean, I probably could. There's nothing saying I can't. But we'll see what happens. My goal is kind of like end of July, August sometime. So that's kind of where I'm shooting for. But you never know. Keith Carper hiked the T-Roaring Trail in New Zealand, mountains and ocean sides. Yeah, I got too many trails around here I want to do. Nick T, my wife and I are enjoying following along. Thanks for all the work putting out these videos. Looking forward to seeing the rest of your journey. Well, thank you for following along, Nick and your wife. That's why I do this, so people can watch it. Christopher Kalinowski, thanks, brother. America, baby. Put an American flag there. My Struggle Bus Lives, Katie says, hey, baby. Hi to everybody. What's up, baby? Miss you, Katie. Give PR some loving for me. Give him bunches and bunches and bunches of loving for me, Katie. Bill Thompson, good evening from PA. What's happening? I'm in PA, but I'm back in PA tonight. So I'm in Jersey on trail, and PA is sleeping tonight. And we'll be in New York before you know it. Jordan G10 says, pretty much, says, does your wife want you to finish up? I don't have a wife that wants me to finish up. Katie wants me to hurry up and get a little closer so I can get within driving range, but I don't have a wife pushing me to finish up, no. Katie, she's kind of like, are you ever going to get here? What's going on? He slowed way down. But yes, I'm coming, Katie, for sure. Bear with me. I'm just having fun out here. It's taking a little longer than what I thought, but I'm on my way. That's funny. James Burke says, when are you going to start your through hike of the Continental Divide Trail next year? No idea. It's all just talk right now. It's nothing set in stone or anything like that. Jane Abington, hey Hawk, I was interested in doing the Pinhoti Trail and was watching your journey. I don't understand why they would route a trail where you have to deal with so many dogs. Well, it's on the roads, and those in Alabama, there's no leash law, so it's just dogs. I don't know. They're harmless. They're pretty much just all bark, no bite. If you got trekking poles, they know what no means, so you just like no, and they'll listen to you. But yeah, you're in their turf, so they're just wanting you out of it. I mean, but other than that, yeah, there's roadblocks, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Steven Hiker. Boop. That's where it came from. Boop. Zooming in. Boop. James Burke said Quicksand said something about it on his vlog. Yeah, he probably did. We've been talking about doing the CDT together next year. But like I say, we gotta get this one done first. And the CDT, if I had to guess, we're probably going to end up going northbound. If we end up doing it together, it's all talk right now, but it sounds something I'm interested in. So, yeah, we'll see where it goes. Nico Oldman says, can't wait for Maine. I think that's my favorite. I think that's my spot for my main trail. Maine's beautiful. Dennis B, I'll be in Twin Mountains area in the Whites end of July, so hope to meet up with you. That would be awesome. HST. That would be awesome. Okay, Bruce Heimowitz. Do you ever treat your clothes for ticks? The ticks seem bad this year. They are bad this year. I've never really treated my clothes. I do have Kay gave us a bottle of permethrin to spray down our stuff. So maybe tonight I'll go spray down like my shoes, my socks, the bottom of my pack, just certain little things. But I don't like using chemicals. I just don't trust them, to be honest. So I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at catching them before they even bite me. So, I mean, this is my 6th time hiking the AT, and I haven't got Lyme disease yet. So whatever I'm doing must be working, because there's ticks out here every year. I think if you're just vigilant enough and just keep checking, like, that's where the key. That people get lazy and stop checking, and then next thing you know, a tick's been on them for a long time, biting in. So you got to check every night, even if you're tired. That's the difference between people that find ticks and people that don't. I mean, you got to keep checking yourself and make sure you're getting them. You stay on top of it, you should be good to go. So, I don't know. I have never used chemicals in the past. I really don't want to resort to that. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, here's a good one. Bruce Heimowitz, do you think you could do this without the great support of the Hawk support team? Yes, I definitely could do this without the support of the Hawk support team. Although, not gonna lie, they do make it really nice, and they spoil me rotten out here. So, but yeah, I've done it twice without the Hawk support team, and I'm kind of thinking in my brain to sneak off and do it again without anybody knowing, just so, yeah, I can prove to all these people that think I can't do it without the help of the Hawk support team that, yes, I can still do it. Trust me. Whoever thinks that I can't do it without the help of the Hawk support team is out of their mind. So, but, I love the Hawk support team, and, it just makes it even better of an experience to have these people just come out to meet up. And like I say, I've said it a million times, I don't ask anybody for anything. I come out here financially ready to do this on my own without any help from anybody. It's just the icing on the cake when you get like so much help from so many great people. I mean, you can't beat it. And it's like, yeah, it's awesome. I love it. And yes, I could definitely do the trail without the Hawk support team. That's hilarious. That's a funny question. And it always makes me laugh when people say, "Oh, I don't know if he'd do it if he could be able to do it without the Hawk support team." It's like, trust me, I would be able to do it, just like I'm doing it now. Charlie Virginia Hill, you got stuck in quicksand is why you slowed down. Yeah, quicksand like. We get along great, so it's great. Cheapo Bunny, I love the boops. I think about it when I'm out walking and taking pics. Yeah, I don't know what made me start doing that. And the vroom. Boop. Michael Downs, hey Hawk, you should consider a canoe trip up here in Allegheny Wilderness Waterway at some point. You can do anywhere from 3 to a 10-mile trip according to where you put in. That'd be fun. 2 tall hikes, how are your altars holding up? And just wondered why you don't use trekking poles. Altars are holding up great. I just swapped them out, so they're brand new. And I don't use trekking poles just because I found myself carrying them all the time, and it seems pointless to carry something and not use it. So, yeah, I don't use them. I am Robin Hawk. Have you always been fast on your feet, or did it start once you started hiking? No, I've always been pretty sure-footed, and fast when I feel like I'm gonna fall or something. I just like my feet, and my brain work really well together to keep me up. So yeah, I'm lucky, I guess, that way. Steven Hiker, favorite mountain in the Whites. I like Franconia Ridge in the Whites. Although Bond Cliff was pretty sweet last year when I went there, but that's not on the AT. Franconia Ridge is probably one of my favorites in the Whites. It's super busy though, and I'm gonna try to go over it this year in like the middle of the week. I'm gonna try to do the whole presidentials, going on Franconia Ridge on like a Monday, and try to get all the way through there before the weekend hits, because I don't want those crowds. Probably be crowded anyways, but whatever. Shirley Hall, how is your new backpack working out? I love my new backpack. It works great. Mary Ellen Hikes, what's happening? Sitting at a Motel 6 outside of Harbor Strait with my son, having a blast out here. That's awesome. Yeah, so Mary Ellen and his son came out to hike a big section of the AT. I'm glad you guys are having fun, and just keep enjoying it. It's awesome. Oh, Bill Thompson, my hiking was derailed for a few years due to Lyme, Bartonella, and Babesia. Chemicals are not good, but weigh the cost. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I knew this was going to come up again. That's why I was going to wait to answer this question. I've gotten this question a lot lately. Deborah Bowman. By the way, Deborah, give Mosey Mike a big old hug for me. Miss you guys and hope to see you guys in the future. And she says, hey, Hawk. Or it says, hey, did I miss why you changed your sweat rag from the American flag to the black one? All right. So that's like the most asked question over the last 3 days. Everybody keeps wondering why I'm not wearing my American flag on my shoulder strap anymore and wiping my face with it. Well, it's... Some people think that's disrespectful what I was doing to the flag, which... If you knew me in any certain way, the disrespecting the flag is not like my cup of tea. And if I ever see anybody disrespecting the flag, I would take it into my own hands. So I got an email probably a month ago from somebody. I don't even know who now. But this was a while ago, saying it was so disrespectful that I'm wiping my sweat on the American flag, which it's not an American flag. It's a bandana they sell in stores every single day. And, most people wear a bandana on their head. And what does that bandana do? It catches the sweat. So, right or wrong, that was my first email I got. And I just kind of chalked it off whatever, people complain about everything these days. So I'm just I'm over it. I'm just going to keep wearing it. And then I got a couple people on YouTube here as well. When I would wipe my face, or go like that with it and just kind of wipe the sweat off, drip it off my nose. There was people oh, wiping your nose with the American flag, giving you a thumbs down. And then I let that one blow off a little while to them. I was whatever. People can just get over this. It's not an American flag, In my brain, I wasn't doing anything wrong. It's not the flag. It wasn't cut out of any cloth of the flag. It's just an American flag bandana that I thought was what's the big deal if I'm doing that? Because they make socks that look like American flags. So people are wearing around, walking around on American flag socks. So I don't know. I was blowing it off for a while, and then I got another comment on YouTube from some guy that lives in France. Apparently he's a 32-year-old military veteran living in France and caring about America, which is strange to me. But either way, I'm not going to get into that either. But he also said his so disrespectful what I'm doing. You can't find the words to describe. Like, oh my gosh, like you're like disrespectful of the flag and all this, and it's just like, man, do these people not notice like what I'm all about? This is crazy to me. So I decided, instead of wiping my face with that piece of cotton that means absolutely nothing to me, as disrespectful to the flag, that I would just like, okay, apparently some people aren't digging this, and I'm like, I don't want to offend any veterans, that's for sure. I love what the veterans do for what they did for us, I don't want to offend anybody, so I'm trying to keep it, I don't know. Trust me, everybody. I'm looking for something that looks like in the American, looks like red, white, and blue, but it doesn't look like a flag. So I'm kind of looking for a new bandana that is red, white, and blue, and it shows my patriotism without people getting offended. So that's what happened to my American flag bandana, everybody. Got people out there that think I'm disrespectful to the American flag, which is insane to me. I don't even know where people would come up with that idea. If you watched any of my videos, that it's pretty obvious that I love America and the veterans and the flag, and I would mean no disrespect to any veteran or the flag. So I'm just since it's such a touchy subject and everybody's feelings nowadays get hurt so quickly, I figured I would take that bandana, and now my American flag bandana is going to be hanging off my tent every night, just dangling in the wind, baby, blowing in the breeze. And I'll get a new sweat rag that doesn't look exactly like a flag, which it's so wild to me that that rag, that my sweat rag, my American flag bandana, has been on my shoulder strap for almost 2,500 miles, and just now recently, I bet it's pretty much ever since after. Okay, I'm only going here for a second, but it seems like ever since the election time, that's when I've started getting these weird emails and weird messages and comments. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm sick of dealing with it. So I'll just proudly hang that little flag, American flag bandana, which is just a bandana, it's not a flag. I'll fly that from my tent, and I'll let everybody, I'll try to please people, I guess. I don't really know. Usually I don't care what people think about me, but when you start saying that I'm disrespecting veterans and the flag, and it just gets underneath my skin. I can't believe people would even accuse me of doing that. So, yeah, I'm done with the drama. I'm done with offending these people that it's different views all over the board on that thing. So I asked a couple people that I know that are diehard veterans, and I asked one person, the one person I really, really respect, and I have a lot of I have a lot of respect for this guy. So when I first got this message, I emailed him up, and I was like, so what do you think about what I'm doing? Is my disrespecting the flag or what? And he's he hesitated for a minute, and that's all I needed. So I'm like, okay. But it wasn't a hesitant, well, he's just well, I know you and I know what you're all about, so I know that you're not disrespecting, but in some people's diehard idness, that it could be offensive. So that is the deal with my American flag bandana, everybody. Trust me, I'm on the hunt for something that looks red, white, and blue, just not like the flag, and then I'll fly that. I've been looking at every town we've been to the last couple times, and I can't find nothing that looks like the red, red, white, and blue, baby. Show my patriotism. So as soon as I find that perfect bandana, even if I get I thought about getting a custom one made that had the hawk emblem. There was red, white, and blue. Red at the top, white in the middle, and blue at the bottom. as long as I got the colors on there, that's all I care about. So yes, I'm on the hunt, and hopefully these people have offended. Whatever. It is what it is. I mean, no disrespect to the flag veterans. If anybody knew me, knows that. So I'm not really worried about what people are saying, I guess. I'm kind of sick of hearing it. So, yeah, that's what happened with it. Now that I got way far behind on comments, let me go back here. I knew that was coming, that question, so I'm just like, well, let's see, wait till somebody else asks it, and then we'll go from there. I knew it was going to come soon, so I'm glad it's there, and there, it's out of the way. So there it is. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't very happy about changing out that bandana, but I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to be that guy, so. Okay, now I'm back to where we were. For fun of views. Yes, we need the story of what happened to the American flag bandana. Covered it. Bruce Heimowitz, by the way, I didn't mean that I thought you couldn't do it. I love your videos and your attitude. I think it's great that you get support. I would come out and show you some if I lived closer. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I get that question all the time. Like, do you think you could do it without the help? It's like, yeah, I could. But, I mean, really, if you're out here and you got to put yourself in my shoes, everybody. It's like a different world. Okay. David Nielsen. Hawk support team is not so much about support as a way of sharing what you do, which I appreciate you. Yeah, like I say, the Hawk support team is like just people even watching me. That gets me going to make these videos. So it's everything from like just watching. You don't even have to subscribe. I don't care about subscribers. I just like people watching it. That's cool. It's like when you do it, you put all this time into doing something, and then people watch it. It's like, oh, that's kind of neat. Okay, no bleach oblige. What's happening? Oh, Joe. What up, Hawk? What's happening? Joe Fisher. I have American flag underwear. I know they make American flag everything. It's just, I'm gonna find something else. Trust me. Dennis, I am a vet, and I never took this as disrespect to the flag. They have no idea. It's a bandana, for God's sake. Yeah, one of the guys told me I should take it to the VFW and have them, like, dispose of it properly. And then I'm thinking, like, what if I walk into the VFW and they just laugh at me? Because they're like, this is just a bandana. What do you want us to do with this? So, yeah. I don't know. It's weird. It's iffy. It's a iffy ground there. So I don't want to, like, yeah. That's funny. Mayatuck, you be you, Hawk. You, sir, a true patriot. Don't listen to the noise. Yeah, I almost was just like, you know what? The first day I wore that other colored bandana, and I watching my video, I'm like, man, this is crazy. And I almost went right back to it. I'm thinking about just putting it there anyways, and then just have a sweat rag on the other side and just fly the colors here, wipe my sweat with the other one. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Deb Witten King says, Hawk, you're a good guy. Keep on being you. Thank you. Scott Wetmore, I'm a vet. It's not a flag. It's just a representation, but I see how some get bent out of shape over it. Yeah, I know. Bill Thompson, ignore the snowflakes. It's summer. Dennis B., you do love America. I can tell that from what you say. Yeah. So, I mean, people are questioning it. They don't know me. And it took this guy, you know what, he must have just started subscribing and watching me because I've been wearing that bandana on my shoulder for over 2,500 miles. So, he must have just started watching. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't want to offend anybody. And I can kind of see if I did 37 years in the military. But, I don't know. It's just a bandana. I'm done with it. I'm done talking about that. Let's just move on from that. Matthew Belmore, let's vote right now. Thumbs up to bring back the flag bandana. Like I said, I'm going to get something else that's red, white, and blue. And then people can say whatever they want to say about me. I don't even care really what people say about me. It's just, it got me thinking in my internal self, like, if I could, I don't know, I could see a little bit of it, but whatever. It's done and over with. Rick Carney, it would be a whole different story if you were wearing a real flag. That's from the better in me. People take it too far. In my mind, you're showing respect. Yeah, I know. Maybe I should just dye my hair red, white, and blue. Boom, boom, boom. A red, white, and blue mohawk. Yeah. Oh. And Katie says, how about an American flag banana hammock? Yay or nay? I would say yes, but I'm sure if you let it touch the ground, somebody is going to say something. So maybe just stay away from it. David Smith, I'm a military vet and come from a long line of military family. I have never took that as disrespected. So obviously you love the flag. I'm sorry you have to deal with this insanity, Hawk. Yeah, I know. Trust me. Melissa Todd, God bless the USA. America, baby. That's for sure. Easy does it. How often do you have a hard time finding a decent stealth spot on the AT? Ever consider hammocking as an alternative? I don't really have too big of a time finding stealth spots, but I have considered hammocking for sure. And yeah, who knows? Maybe in the future. I thought about when it warms up, and it's warmed up right now, so I thought about trying out a hammock for a while. But we'll see. Mr. Scott, some people will always find something sad. Yeah, it is sad. But like I say, usually I don't care what anybody thinks about me, but this one kind of like touched me in the wrong way. So I figured I'd do a little bit of soul searching for myself and make a decision on my own. Now, I didn't make that decision just because I've got a couple emails from people I have no idea who they are. I just thought about, like, man, maybe there's more people that aren't emailing me that are taking this the wrong way, and I don't want to be that guy. Yeah, because if somebody came up and confronted me in person about disrespecting the flag, it probably wouldn't go very well. So I don't really know. I'm glad I'm just like, I'm making my own decisions. Nobody forced me to do nothing, that's for sure. And I just feel like I'm doing it for me. And don't worry, red, white, and blue is coming back, baby, real fast. As soon as I find something, I'm limited. I don't have a car. I mean, it's not like I can just go somewhere and find something. I'm walking distance, places I'm going, but I've been checking everywhere. Trust me. Red, white, and blue. Okay. Flora Fauna Views. Yes, custom bandanas. Robin Hawk, you can wear a snot rag. Still love you in your videos. We know you're a good man. And I didn't blow my nose on that rag. I never blew my nose on that bandana. I never once blew my nose on it. I would wipe the sweat that's dripping off my nose, but I never blew my nose. So, whatever. It's what it is. It's funny. Okay. One says, I guess the way people are now, I won't be showing off my stars and stripes underwear. That's funny. There's U.S. flag code states that the flag should not be used in any form of clothing, but others still do it. I have 2 children in the military, and I'm sure they wouldn't think it was. Smoketown Jane, you represent the flag in America very well. America, baby. It matched your old pack so nicely. Wish you were quicksand, ran the ATC. Love your sunrise and sunsets. Joe Fisher, want to be offended? Be the next in line behind me at the outhouse. That's hilarious. Stephen Bonner, a Google search shows some blue bandanas with red and white stars, and one with white stars, blue couple. Rick Carney, just in your explanation shows me your respect. Yeah, I would never disrespect a veteran or the flag. It just seems wild to me that somebody thought I was doing that. So, or it's more than one person too. So I don't know how many people like that I offended, before I got emails, but whatever. Rick Barber, hey Hawk, do you have a target date to finish, and how do we support you or buy your merchandise? After my hike this year, I'm going to get on the merchandise for sure. I got a lot of good ideas now, and that's what I was waiting on, is ideas. So after this hike, I'm going to get some merchandise out. If you want to support me, I tell everybody you don't have to support me. You don't have to do anything for me. But if you feel obligated and you want to, there's PayPal, there's Venmo. Just hit the... I'm not even going to say it. Don't hit the subscribe and like button. But if you feel like it, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care about likes, dislikes, subscriber count, none of that stuff. So that doesn't matter to me. Just watch. That's all that matters. And if all the information is on my website or in the About section of my YouTube channel. That'll take you to my website. It'll take you to my PayPal, Venmo. But like I've said a million times, I don't expect anybody to do anything for me. But I do want to give a huge shout out, now that's been brought up, to everybody that's donated money on PayPal and Venmo to me. I'm going to do a video real soon because I haven't said anything about the PayPal, Venmo donations since I started my hike. And the list is getting pretty decent long. So maybe on my next 0 day, I'll go ahead and give a shout out to all them people that gave me money through PayPal and Venmo, because I really do appreciate it. And yeah, it does help. But I can say it a million times, I'm not asking for nothing. So let me just put that out there right now. So, but yeah, I do appreciate it. It's nice that people, want to like show me some love that way. I'm not going to lie, it's nice, but it's not expected. It's not needed. Just follow along, man. Just like leave me a good comment or something. That's all I'm asking. Just watch. Okay. I gotta go back a little more. Holy cow, I got way behind on these comments. Well, I guess a bunch of these comments are about the flag and stuff. Okay. Amaboo Enop. My grandmother loved the U.S. and had flag curtains, bed sheets, clothing, and toilet paper. Elizabeth, 2912, love watching videos and updates. Thank you for videoing and taking the time. No problem. MS Connor 02. On a lighter note, do you cut or shave your beard at the end of each hike? No, I'll trim it up occasionally. Usually Kathy Fales does that for me because she's like awesome at it. But I haven't had a trim in a while. I thought about shaving it all the way off before, but I don't know if I'm going to do that either. Noblesse oblige. You do know what you are doing the right thing. Hawk, doesn't it seem like everything is everyone's business these days? Do what you want. It does. Okay. Stev, 1158. At what road crossing in Massachusetts, Vermont, or New Hampshire do you most feel like you could use some trail magic? Mass. Okay, the road, this is a pretty easy one for me, actually. The road that takes you into Manchester Center, if somebody was sitting up there with rides in and out of town to get resupply out of Manchester Center. I think it's in Vermont. Yeah, Manchester Center, Vermont. That would be perfect because that's a tricky spot. I mean, I've had good luck hitching and out of there, but it'd be nice if you just got there and there was a ride to take you back. Boom, boom, boom. That's what I used to do when I wasn't hiking. I'd go to Newfound Gap in the Smokies and try to catch people that were the through hikers that were coming through and just like take them down to Gatlinburg, take them back out, take them back, just run back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. Because that makes it so much quicker. Glenise Ward, so glad I found your channel, Hawk. You and Quicksand made a great team. Playing on my own through hike in 2022. Thanks in part to you and Quicksand. It's been a dream of mine for many years. That's awesome. Melanie Goff, it was mentioned that you were going to do the PCT. Is that still a plan? Just watch your Foothills videos. No matter where your adventure is, I want to follow and live through you. You are amazing. Well, thank you. So my plan was to do the PCT southbound July 15th this year. But ever since I started slowing down and smelling the roses and hanging out with Quicksand and trail days and yada, 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 all this stuff added up. Yeah, I'm just not going to make that deadline to finish this trail and then jump over there. So I've got a few other life plans in the works. But I just want to get done with this AT northbound first. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's hard for me to plan out life. So let's just get this one done with first. And then we'll move on to the next thing. Yeah. The Money Shot says that vid where you and Quicksand got in that lady's Jeep to get food was priceless. It was like Thelma and Louise. Yeah, that was fun. It's kind of like when T-Rex and I were in Vermont. Eddie Lau hooked us up with that condo in Stowe, and they were letting us drive around all these Mercedes Benzes. It was almost like the same feeling when I got in that car or that Jeep with Quicksand. I was like, this is so cool. Like, who would have thought we'd be driving around in a vehicle on a thru hike? I mean, really. And you never think you're going to be driving around in a car. Okay. Roy Merrill says ETA for Katahdin and then jumping to CDT Sobo. No, I don't think I got the time to do that. That's for sure. I've been dinking around too much. Mayatuck says, I'll make the 2-hour trip to the AT when you and Quicksand get into Connecticut. McDonald's, Gatorades, whatever. You guys are an inspiration and true patriots. America. Awesome. That'd be sweet. Heath Daddy, good evening, Hawk. Waiting on you in Quicksand up here towards Vermont. I sent you a message on Facebook. If you find time, look at it and work things out at the Catamount Inn for the two of you. Yes, we are going to the Catamount Inn. At least I am. That's a given for me because I'm going to hang out with Steve Lombard there. Katie will probably end up meeting me there if I had to guess. So, yeah, when I get a little closer, hit me up again. Like I say, I'm not that close to Vermont right now. So when people like, oh, hit me up when you get to Maine, it's just like in one ear, out the other. I'm too far away to start planning for that. Like people don't realize how much time I spend scheduling and meeting up with people. It's pretty crazy. Like Katie last year says, I don't know how you do it. Quicksand this year is like, man, I don't know how you schedule all this stuff. It's like, yeah, it's tricky, everybody. And then so when you're trying to go way out, like states away, it's impossible. A couple days notice before I get to you or get to a mile marker by you, that's like perfect. Maybe a week at the most before I get there. Because you never know. I might end up zeroing 4 days in a row. Throw everything way off in a loop. So a couple days out, week at the most. If you want to meet up, I'm sure we can make it happen. Because I'm like the scheduling king out here. So I've been told. All right, let me go back here a little bit more. Rick Carney says, just let me get you a flag pin that will put it to rest. I don't know what a flag pin is. Oh, maybe I do know what a pin is. Like just a metal pin. Might be on something there. Learned, John Lubby, moment of the bandana as a veteran. I know you were on our side, but appreciate you changing it out. We'll find you something, I'm sure. Thank you for your service, my friend. Mike Mahaney, hope you and Quicksand still together when you get to Maine. I do too. We'll see. We're just taking it day by day. I'm trying to get back to comments that aren't talking about the flag anymore. Rob Flieger says, I'm sure someone is already designing you a new bandana. I'm not going to lie. I was going to go online and make this logo, red, white, and blue, big on a bandana. So when it's folded up, you can still see maybe red, white, and blue border, and then this. I don't really know. Something red, white, and blue is definitely in the works because the one I'm using right now, I'm like, yeah. I'm Robin. Do you have a favorite season to hike? I'm kind of liking fall. I like fall and spring. Spring's pretty nice. Just don't like the bugs. Lee Beagles has 3 bandanas, 1 red, 1 white, and 1 blue. Trust me, I was standing at Walmart the other day thinking about that. I'll just take 3 of these things. But could you imagine the poof ball I would have with bandanas? It'd be crazy. Jan Harvey says, you will both need bug nets soon. I've never seen you use one. And do you spray your tents with permethrin? I have never used a bug net around my face or anything. And I would spray my tent with permethrin. And I might. I just got to find a place to set it up to spray it. I don't know. Mark Thiel, when do you hope to make it to Katahdin? End of July, August, somewhere in there. People are way too easily offended these days, especially when they have limited knowledge. I say KMA, which is kiss my blank, and be you. You rock, bro. Thank you. Rob Flieger, can we get a flag bandana? No, those will not be on my website. That'd be hilarious. Mark George, I'm watching like a hawk. That's funny. One says, what's the address to get the HST sticker? I had it. My wife moved it. Neither of us can find it. So it's a self-addressed stamped envelope to P.O. Box 549, Alberton, Georgia, 30635 is the zip code. And my name, Craig Maines, P.O. Box 549. I hope that's right. It's on my website. Go to my website, Craig Hawk, www.craighawkmains.com. On my website, the address is there. I don't even know my own address, everybody. Can you believe that? That's hilarious. It's funny. Hunter Strip, hey man, it was great to meet you at Trail Days. Much love. Glad Chris got us new packs. Yeah, those packs are nice. Carl Reamers, hey Hawk, my family loves you, man. I have the utmost respect for veterans, but I am a citizen patriot. Thus, keep the flag you fly for all patriots, some of us which are veterans. Get a bald eagle bandana and the birds will hate you. Malibu Sean's quicksand you on the CDT 2022. Never know. Yeah, I'm gonna try to I got a bunch of comments here. I'm so far behind on these comments. I got off on that bandana rant, and now I'm like so far behind. It's it's like, will I catch up? You never know. So it's been 60 minutes. Yeah. Let me answer a couple more of these. Elizabeth 2912. Will Wildcard and Duke be joining you again? They probably will be joining us again. Melissa Todd, Hawk looks like Happy. I don't look like Happy. Just the sunglasses, the beard, and the black clothes. Tropic says, I was just thinking you could Nobo the PCT or the CDT, then Sobo the AT walking home. What do you think? I always like the sound of two trails or a yo-yo or whatever. Heat Daddy, okay, I'll get things worked out when you hit Greylock. I don't know what that means. Rick Carney, I've got a better idea. I'll hook you up. Oh, here we go. Peter Grant. Are you wealthy? How do you earn enough money to do all the through hikes? Well, I used to flip houses and I saved a bunch of money and that got me going for a while. And then I just work when I'm not hiking and I don't have any bills. So I save up money. I'm not wealthy at all. Not even one bit. So yeah, if I really wanted to, I could go spend all the money I have right now tomorrow on a van and materials to build it out. But I'm not wealthy. I just work when I'm not hiking. And I save all my money for hiking. But yeah, I'm not wealthy. That's for sure. If I was wealthy, you guys would get videos every single day of the year because I would never stop hiking. I would just keep hiking all the time, like all the time. But unfortunately, you got to work to hike. It's not cheap to do this, especially the way Quicksand and I are doing it. It's not cheap to like avoid rain for days and days and days, stay in hotels all the time and eat at restaurants all the time. But it's the way we like to do it. We budget for this kind of thing, so it's nice. I've done the trail with like a low budget. I've done it with a big budget, and I've done it with a middle budget. And it's like I'd rather just save up more money, and then if I want to take like I did this last 7 days, you can count it like a week. Who did 4 zeros and did like 40 miles in 7 days? You can't do that on a low budget. If you're coming out here trying to like scrape by, and yeah, that's why I know what it takes to do this trail financially, and I like to pamper myself. To be honest, it's nice. It's nice. What would I be say? I'm on vacation. Nikki B, what's your favorite trail food? I've had this Wild Bill's beef jerky that's been delicious. It's like, man, it's so good. It's salty. It's like not soft and wet. It's like been the best jerky I've found. But I like can't find it lately. I think I'm getting out of the range. Like now I'm gonna try to find something else. Duke, Wildcat, Quicksand, and you are my favorite team that I'm following. Thomas Connors, thank you for that. Rick Carney, how can I send you something while you're doing your hike? Just email me at craighawkmains@icloud.com, and I'll try to like set up an address to send something to where I'll be at the right time and yada yada yada. So yeah, email is probably the best way to do it. shelter in New York. Yes, I have. Hunter's Trip. I still have the videos of you I took at Trail Days, and I'm editing a small video about Trail Days too. I'll send them your way. That'd be awesome. I'd like to see that. When people take videos of me and pictures of them and send them to me through email, I love seeing that stuff. Chad says, going out and about to get some miles in tomorrow. Where are you at? Was thinking about the boardwalk session in Vernon, New Jersey tomorrow. It would be awesome to cross paths, perhaps. So it looks like the boardwalk section will be towards the end of our day a little bit. And then we'll climb up to Stairway to Heaven and then over to way onto Shelter. So if I had to guess, it'll probably be noonish, 3-ish in that time zone we should be there. If I had to guess. Okay, Barb Kelly, hey Hawk, thanks for continuing the videos. Was in State Park over the weekend, able to do some trail magic, tumbling run. That's awesome. Ron Morrell, does quicksand snore or do you? So quicksand does snore occasionally, and I do too occasionally when I sleep on my back. I fell asleep on my back the other day when I was sharing a hotel room with Wildcard, and apparently I drove him out of the hotel room. He was out in the living room part of the hotel, sleeping on the floor. So apparently I was sawing logs, but usually I don't do that. Usually I sleep on my side because I know I snore, and if I sleep on my back, it's unavoidable. So yeah, I think Quicksand snores when he sleeps on his back too. So yeah, but we don't snore much. I mean, really, I don't know. Chad says, work hard, play harder. That's right. Lightwalker says, you'll be in Connecticut soon, my home state and the gateway to New England, baby. Yeah, I know. Scott Westmore says, AT, CDT, and PCT all in 1 year. I'm not doing that. That's a logistical nightmare. You got to bounce around from all kinds of trails. Boom, boom, boom. If you could do one, do another, and do another, yeah, that'd be great. But you got to bounce around too much, and I'm not all about that. So, no, I don't see a calendar year Triple Crown in my future at all. Flip-flop the AT, gonna be hot tomorrow. I'll be out there somewhere with a cooler. Storm blew in hard today. Yeah, storms did blow in hard today, and I like coolers. AMC D06, have you hiked overseas? No, I haven't. Matthew Belmore, so who else is buying a new bandana and a bag of jerky tomorrow? That's awesome. Wild Bills can be found at Walmart. Love that stuff. I'll bring some to Twin Mountain. Yeah, Wild Bills is like I've got them out of these cylinders when they're individually wrapped. Back home, they're not individually wrapped. Maybe that's like a new thing. They got to individually wrap every one of them. Usually, you just open up the little jar and take these tongs and pull them out. But man, that salty, dry jerky, love it. George Adam Hawk, do you work out at all or do some hiking when you're not on trail and do some months of working? I don't really work out at all. I just work and then hike. Joe Fisher, I never snore. Yeah. B. Dickinson, do you still love me? I do love you, buddy. Where are we starting the day? I think it's 234, 284. It's right by the road that takes you into Unionville, New York. B. Dickinson says he has watermelon. Janet Carmelo, what's your favorite section of the entire AT? It's hard to say. I'd say the whites in southern Maine, but all the whole trail's got its beauty. Oh yeah, I've caught up on comments. That's perfect. Lost connection. Missed your answer about Franconia Ridge. Thank you, and quicksand for the videos. Katie, give PR some loving for me. Flip-flopped AT. I'll be at Wallkill by 8:30 at the latest. So we're getting picked up at the hotel at 8:30, and then we got like a half-hour drive to get to 284, whatever it is. I think we're like 3 miles away from the Wallkill parking area. So yeah, we'll probably be there at 9:30 if I had to guess. Maybe 9. I don't know. We'll see. June Abington. I know the ATC considers you a through hiker if you complete a trail in a year. What are your thoughts on that? Are you still a through hiker if it takes you a little longer? So my thoughts on being a through hiker, it's just a title, and it's not a big deal if you're not. But if you want the through hiker title, you got 12 calendar months to do the whole trail. That's plenty of time to do it. So yeah, 12 calendar months. So starting March 1st, you got till March 1st the following year to finish. If you start January 1st, you got till January 1st the next year to finish. 12 consecutive calendar months is what I consider a through hike. If it takes you longer than that, it's considered section hiking. But it doesn't matter how you do the AT. If it takes you 32 years or if it takes you 32 days, it doesn't matter. As long as you go out there and do whatever you want and just enjoy yourself. That's how to hike the AT. Enjoy it. So, yeah. Oh, that's funny. I'll just do it. Yeah. It is what it is. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm going to call it a wrap right here. Yeah, and tomorrow morning, we are going to be heading out of here 8:30, getting picked up, be in trail probably 9, and we're going to hike almost 16, maybe 18 miles, somewhere in that range tomorrow. Yeah, and I'll bring you guys along like I do. So I hope you guys had a great day, and I will touch back with you guys in the morning, baby.